Pradeep K. Suri. Author, researcher, and AI/ML architect. Explanation of the ratios. Gross profit margin indicates how well the company controls its production costs. Higher margins reflect better cost management and profitability. Operating margin shows the efficiency of the company's core operations. A higher margin suggests effective management of operating expenses. Net profit margin reflects overall profitability. Higher margins indicate that the company retains more profit from its revenue. Return on equity, ROE, measures how effectively the company uses shareholders' equity to generate profits. Higher ROE indicates better performance. Debt-to-equity ratio indicates the company's financial leverage. A lower ratio suggests less reliance on borrowed funds, whereas a higher ratio indicates higher leverage. To assess the health and future of a company, you typically look at various financial and operational metrics. Based on the ratio analysis and historical data provided, here's an overview of the company's health and future prospects. 1. Financial health. A. Profitability. Gross profit margin. A higher margin indicates the company is effectively managing its production costs. For the years 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025, the margins are relatively stable, showing consistent performance in cost management. Operating margin, similar to gross profit margin, but it also includes operating expenses. Consistent operating margin suggests stability in operational efficiency. Net profit margin reflects the company's ability to generate profit after all expenses. The stable net profit margin indicates good overall profitability and control over costs. B. Return on equity, ROE. ROE measures the return generated on shareholders' equity. A consistent ROE indicates that the company is effectively using its equity to generate profits. For the given years, the ROE is stable, suggesting reliable performance. C. Debt-to-equity ratio. Debt-to-equity ratio. This ratio shows the company's leverage. A stable or lower ratio is preferable, indicating that the company is not overly reliant on debt. The constant ratio suggests balanced financial leverage and lower risk. 2. Future outlook. A. Revenue and profit trends. Revenue. The revenue forecast for 2024 and 2025 shows stability compared to the previous years. However, it is slightly lower than in 2023, which may indicate a potential slowdown or increased competition. Gross profit, operating income, net income. The forecasted values are consistent with historical data, suggesting that the company can maintain its profitability levels if current trends continue. B. Microeconomic factors. Inflation rate. An increase in inflation may affect the cost structure, potentially squeezing margins unless offset by price increases or cost management. Interest rate. Rising interest rates could increase borrowing costs, impacting profitability if the company has significant debt. GDP growth. Higher GDP growth can drive demand for the company's products/services, potentially boosting revenue. The forecasted increase in GDP growth is positive for the company's future prospects. C. Ratios. Profit margins. Stable margins suggest the company can maintain its profitability. ROE. Consistent ROE indicates reliable performance and efficient use of equity. Debt to equity. A stable ratio suggests the company is managing its financial leverage well. Overall health and future strengths. Consistent profitability. The company has shown stable profit margins and return ratios, indicating strong performance and control over costs. Balanced leverage. The debt-to-equity ratio is stable, suggesting that the company is not overly reliant on debt, which reduces financial risk. Concerns. Revenue stability. A slight decline in forecasted revenue compared to 2023 may signal potential challenges or market saturation. Economic factors. Rising inflation and interest rates may impact profitability if not managed effectively. Opportunities. Market expansion. With an increasing GDP growth rate, there may be opportunities for market expansion and revenue growth. Cost management. Effective cost management strategies could help maintain margins despite economic challenges. Recommendations. Strategic planning. develop strategies to address potential revenue challenges and adapt to economic changes. Cost control, focus on managing costs and optimizing operations to protect profit margins. Leverage management, continue monitoring debt levels and interest rates to manage financial risk. In summary, the company appears to be in a stable financial position with consistent performance metrics. However, attention should be given to potential economic challenges and strategic adjustments to ensure continued growth and profitability. Explanation of the code. Data preparation. The financial metrics for the years 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025 are prepared in a dictionary and converted to a data frame. Heat map creation. For each financial metric, a heat map trace is created. The heat map function from plotly.graph_objects is used to visualize the intensity of each metric over the different years. Layout updates. The layout is updated to include titles and axis labels for better readability. What the heat map shows. Intensity of metrics. The heat map visually represents the intensity of each financial metric. Darker colors typically represent higher values, while lighter colors indicate lower values. Trends and anomalies. By examining the heat map, you can easily identify which years and metrics have higher or lower values, allowing for a quick assessment of performance trends and potential issues. This heat map provides a clear visual summary of the company's financial health over the specified years, making it easier to analyze and compare different metrics. To create a more simplified and visible heat map, let's reduce the number of metrics and focus on key financial indicators. This will make the heat map clearer and more effective for visualization. Simplified data and heat map. We will use only the following metrics for each year. 1. Revenue. 2. Gross profit margin, %. 3. Operating margin, %. 4. Net profit margin, %. 5. Return on equity, ROE, %. Explanation of the code. 1. Data preparation. We simplify the data to focus on key metrics. 2. Heat map creation. A single heat map trace is created with the key metrics. The heat map function is used to visualize these metrics across different years. 3. Layout updates. The layout is updated to include titles and axis labels, and to ensure the metric names are clearly displayed. What to expect? Metric visibility. With fewer metrics, the heat map will be clearer and each metric will be easier to compare across years. Color intensity. The color intensity will help visualize the relative values of each metric over the years. This simplified heat map provides a focused view of the company's financial performance, making it easier to analyze and interpret the key metrics. The content you provided will be highly beneficial in a mentorship program, especially for learners focusing on financial analysis, data science, and AI/ML-driven business solutions. Here's how it can help in such a program. 1. Data preparation and analysis techniques. Data structuring. Mentors can guide learners through the process of converting financial data into a usable format, data frame, for further analysis. Data cleaning and simulation. Teaching how to generate simulated financial data for various sectors, such as engineering, helps participants understand the real-world data challenges they may encounter. 2. Visualizing data for insights. Plotly bar charts. Learners will gain hands-on experience in creating interactive visualizations that make data analysis more intuitive. The skills to visualize P&L and balance sheet data using Python can provide real-time insights for business decision-making. Layout customization. Understanding how to customize visuals, such as adding titles, labels, and colors, is essential for presenting data effectively in reports. 3. Predictive modeling and machine learning application. AI/ML integration. The program introduces learners to random forest models for financial forecasting. This builds essential AI/ML skills, enabling them to make data-driven predictions for 2024 and 2025 financial outcomes. Macroeconomic factors. The inclusion of factors like GDP growth, inflation, and interest rates shows how external economic indicators affect company performance, a critical component for teaching AI models how to incorporate real-world data into forecasts. 4. Domain-specific applications. Finance and investment. mentorship in finance will benefit greatly as learners simulate investment and portfolio management strategies using the program. It offers opportunities to analyze trends in the engineering sector and beyond. Corporate finance and consulting, learners gain experience generating data for budgeting, forecasting, and cost management, all of which are key for professionals in finance, consulting, or corporate environments. Supply chain management, participants will explore financial implications of inventory and supply chain efficiency, focusing on how changes in costs affect profitability and working capital. 5 AI/ML for scenario analysis. Model training, participants can simulate different business scenarios by tweaking economic factors and learn how machine learning models can help predict company performance. Stress testing, understanding how to stress test financial data under adverse conditions prepares learners for real-world risk management scenarios. 6 Cross-disciplinary education. For educators and trainers, the program can serve as a teaching tool in finance, economics, and business analytics courses. Students will develop a hands-on understanding of financial modeling, scenario planning, and AI integration. Economic studies, the ability to link macroeconomic factors with company performance offers a powerful learning tool for students and researchers studying the impact of economic policies on businesses. 7 Practical applications and business decision-making. Project management, the simulation of financial data helps learners understand how financial decisions can impact large-scale engineering projects, from cost estimations to project profitability. Continuous improvement, teaching how the program can be updated to include new financial metrics or economic factors demonstrates how models evolve with changing business environments. Conclusion. By integrating these data-driven methods, the mentorship program will offer valuable skills in financial analysis, AI model development, and scenario simulation. The participants will be equipped with both technical expertise and strategic thinking abilities, making them ready to tackle real-world challenges in sectors like engineering, finance, consulting, and beyond. Thank you.